So I've got this cool audio clip. Let's listen to it. And then we're going to take it and remix it using Udio's platform. Okay, so we're going to go to create. And let's type in some other things. Let's type in progressive. I like the progressive metal thing, but let's just mix that directly with electronic, because that could be interesting. And then Udio automatically brings up these other captions. Let's say a little alternative rock. And then we'll go down here for the options. I could make more variants, so it'll change more. In the middle is a good setting, but let's change it a little bit more. We'll keep it instrumental. There's no lyrics, and we're going to use the latest model. And let's hit remix. Okay, so here we are in the library tab, and we're ready to check out these remixes that I did with some interesting prompts: shattered dimensions, alternative rock, progressive metal, electronic, and eclipsed realities rock, progressive rock, alternative rock, both instrumental remixes. Let's listen to this one first and check out the vibe. Okay, well, that's a total contender for my work here. Let's go back to the library and give Shattered Dimensions a listen as well. Here we go. I love that too. That's a style that I might not think of myself, but I can definitely go there. So the next step is to pick one and then to bring it into Logic, all the stems, and then have my way with it and make it my own. Okay, so I decided which one I want to use, and the winner is Shattered Dimensions, because that's a style that I wouldn't ordinarily come up with, and I was inspired by what it did. So let's actually go download that. And here's what you do. You select download, and then you decide what you want to download. I want to download the stems. I want access to all these parts. So this is really, really crazy. So what I did was I used Moises to capture this riff so I could slow it down, and I wanted to get a click track out of it, which is really awesome that it can do that. And now it's running very slowly at 75. Okay, let's listen to what it sounds like at this very slow tempo. I just think that's so wild. Okay, so let's go back, and now I'm gonna, I just called up a simple sound right now to make sure that I notated it correctly, and I think I did. So I'm gonna have a go at it. I'm just gonna hit play and go. You know, doing this is expanding my brain, not only playing with styles that I wouldn't have thought of, but then having to figure out what it was and notate it. So this is awesome. Okay, so here I am in Logic. It's really, really exciting. So I came up with this style that I don't usually play, and I thought it was really cool. And my master plan was to add something very Jordan-like over it, so it created something really new. Let's listen to the riff without my new input. So we know it's very, very grungy, and it's got that kind of flavor. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to add my progressive edge. So I want to say something about this, which is that, you know, this was a lot of work, And I want to point out that people think AI is just like, oh, it's going to replace musicians and all this. I don't agree with that at all. I think AI can be used as an amazing tool to open up new possibilities, new ideas, to educate, to entertain. This is a great example. I spent a long time with this doing something that I would have never done before. So I learned a lot. It was ear training. I had to transcribe what this riff was, and then I had to figure out what I wanted to do against it to make it really cool. So my keyboard part is interesting because it kind of is a real blend of styles. Um, and I decided on something very like almost Emerson-y. And very syncopated. Anyway, let's see how all this fits together because it really is pretty cool, I think. All right, so let's try all this together. Yeah, I think that's frickin' cool.